Hey, today's theme, I'm not really proud of it. It's 3 movies featuring a child with a disability. And those disabilities are diabetes, a heart murmur, and then just kind of everything. The themes of those 3 movies are Minari, The Secret Garden, and A Deadly Adoption. First up is Minari. Sorry if that's not actually how you pronounce it. This is a brand new movie, and it is about a Korean family that moved to Arkansas to start a farm in the 80s. This is the last of the Best Picture nominees from this year, 2021, that I had to see, and I, for the life of me, do not understand how Nomadland won, because all the other ones had so much more going for them, especially this one. This movie is basically like a love letter to summer, just kind of like that childlike wonder of just like exploring nature, but then also it's like, it's the American dream. It's, you know, putting something into the earth and growing something and being so proud of it. It's just a very beautiful, heartwarming story that you can like really get behind and root for. I really loved everything about this movie. Again, this is one that I watched on a plane, and I definitely did myself a disservice by watching it on a plane. I think had I watched it in a better environment, I would have liked it even more. And spoilers, I like this movie a lot already. That really says something about the quality of this movie. I without a doubt recommend it. It is a very delightful, wholesome, good time of a movie. Yes, there's subtitles, but deal with it. You're fine. You can read. Yeah, it's great. Just go watch this movie. Next up is The Secret Garden. This is a 1993 film, not to be confused with The Secret Garden from last year. The basic premise is it's about this little British girl who grew up in India, and then after her parents died, she has to go move in with her uncle back in England. And there's this magical garden, but it's only magic because they put their love into it. So yeah, this movie was decent. It was, especially in the beginning, a bit slow, and I was just like, this is a kid's movie, and it's kind of struggling to keep my attention. That's a little rough, but it's very wholesome, and I love the messaging of the movie. It's very cute. The kids do a good job. I also love all the random animals that appear just kind of out of nowhere at times. It gives the film a sense of wonder. That's a lot of fun. Besides like the slowness of the start, my main complaint is the fact that there is a child servant who I fell in love with immediately. She was so funny and so cheery and stuff, and she never gets to have any fun. She just works the entire movie. Like, she does not step foot in the secret garden even once. And I'm like, why is she getting screwed over? Come on, she's a working girl. She needs her time off to have some fun with the other kids. Why can't she have fun? Her brother can have fun and maybe fall in love with the main character, which seems kind of weird because they're like 10 years old and that feels a little awkward for there to be a love story in this movie. There's also kind of an incest love story. Yeah, so the movie was alright. It was good. I enjoyed it. It was fine. I am kind of curious about the newer one, though my Australian friend Jamie, hi Jamie, she watched the newer one and didn't like it as much as this one and the other one from 1949. So I probably won't watch it then because I trust her opinion. Would I recommend this movie? I guess if you like kids movies that have lots of wonder, yeah, sure. Or if you have or are around kids a good amount, this isn't a bad movie to watch them. I like the messaging. But yeah, it's cute. It's fine. It's good. It's worth it. And lastly is A Deadly Adoption. This is a 2015 film starring Will Ferrell. It is actually a Lifetime Channel movie. He just randomly decided that he wanted to do one, and so he did. Now, I'm gonna start off by saying I watched this movie wrong. This is another movie that I watched on a plane sober, and what I should have done was watch this under the influence of something and with a group of people, because this movie is ridiculous and absurd, but like, it's also just really boring because it's a Lifetime Channel movie, and like, yeah, Will Ferrell's in it and it's kind of funny, but like, he plays it straight, and so like, it's hard to laugh because it's just boring. So I didn't really care for this movie, but I do recommend it and think you should give it a watch. As long as you watch it under the right circumstances, I think you're in for a really, really good time because it is really, really ridiculous. I will say though, as a compliment, the little girl in this movie with diabetes was solid. I think she was definitely the strongest actor out of everyone here. So yeah, so recommend it, be not sober for it, and watch it with friends. I didn't really care for it because I didn't take that advice. Alrighty, now for today's rankings. First up, we got Minari sitting at number 10 in the really liked category of the new movies, and so that is out of a total of 54 new movies so far this year. And then jumping over to the old movie list, we got The Secret Garden sitting at number 156 in the liked category, and then not too terribly far behind that is A Deadly Adoption sitting at number 168 in the meh category, and that is out of a total of 225 old movies so far this year, and that brings the grand total out of all the movies I've seen so far this year up to 279. I am tired and emotionally exhausted. I don't know what I wanna do with the rest of my day.